The initial planning stages started somewhere around 1995. We were trying to decide the future of First Church. There were houses all along 6th Street and several houses along Market Street that were all torn down in order to provide space for the construction of the building. Well, when the nursery school came to First Church, they met in Fellowship Hall in the church. And one of the things was that began to expand in numbers and size, and that was one of the things that we needed more room for. When we started to construct this building and the planning and everything was done, I had no idea in my mind that it would ever be used to the extent that it is now.
When I took over First Nursery School, we were growing at that point, and Children's Ministries was also growing at that point, and so it was decided that we would move over here and utilize the first floor of this building. Just since we moved over here, I would say that it was like we started with maybe 75 kids over here, and that was in 2002-2003 school year, and then I just kept adding and adding because there was a need to add. So I know that we're at 137 kids now that we see every week. There have been so many fun memories. I mean, I've watched kids grow. I've seen them dedicate their life to Christ. I have watched them move from a scared, crying 3-year-old to a confident 3-year-old at the end of the school year. And God has blessed us all the way.
Wow, the CLC has become a hub for serving our community, whether it be the First Night Ministries, groups that involve special needs adults or special needs children throughout the community. Open gym for local kids to come and play basketball, especially throughout the winter when everybody's closed up in the cold weather. It's been a blessing. The CLC was built about 15 years ago, and our estimates are that we've served about 10,000 meals per year, or 200 meals per week. When it first started out, it was probably more along the 150 meals per week, and it's since grown to about 250 to sometimes 300 meals per week. So 150,000 meals over a 15-year period.
But it's just God that moves in a lot of different ways within First United Methodist Church. Here, He just moves with so much because He brings the kids here, and then He gives me that opportunity, like I had when I was a young kid. I had that opportunity to mentor these kids, but also to show them that God loves them, that God has given them these gifts, you know, and how just to be a good young man or a young lady when they come here. So on average today, we have about a good, 25 to 30 kids that come to open gym and, play basketball. They want to be here at First Church, playing basketball or going to Fuse, or they want to be here. And the sky's the limit for us. The ministry is here. The love is here. The bridging out to the community, whether it's First Night, Open Gym, Fuse, whatever it may be, it's here.
When I think of 130 children running around this building every day, that was far beyond my dreams and thoughts at that time. To the glory of God that this has all happened.
There's so much love here that I just can't believe it. I really can't.
When I think about all that has gone on at the Christian Life Center over these last number of years, my heart overflows with gratitude. I think about the kids who come in each week to use it through First Nursery and through our open gym programs. I think about each week when people come for fellowship and for meals, and the thousands of people who've enjoyed those experiences. When I think of every weekend, the worship experiences that we have to connect with God and with others, all because people before us sacrificed and lived in faithfulness to God's calling on their life, I'm overwhelmed. I give thanks for all that has gone on before us and pray that that will be an inspiration to us moving forward, that we too will be a people of sacrifice and faithfulness for the sake of our vision, that as many people as possible can be transformed in Jesus Christ inside and out. And I pray that as we reflect on all that God has done before us, it will inspire us for whatever next steps God has in store moving forward. Thank you, First Church, for being the kind of church willing to move in this way, and we look forward to what God has in the future.